to thread your machine, you'll first need your spool, which you're going to apply here. This lifts up, and you're going to want to unravel a little bit of your thread first and slide it on. Each of the machines comes with a series of caps, one that's slightly smaller than this, one that's about this size, and one that's a little bit larger. As long as your spool cover or cap covers this and is able to hold it in place, then you're good. So we're going to slide it on, making sure that it's not too tight and that your thread has a little bit of wiggle room. Now you're going to grab up your thread like floss, and we're going to go through a series of numbers. There's two sets on this machine. One is a set of dashed lines and the gray circle numbers, and those go this way and is what you would use to add thread to a bobbin. We're going to follow the second set that's on grade and the solid line that's going to go over here and around. So hold it like so, and we're going to start going under. So you have the first one right here. It's going to go between this middle part right here. You should grip it. Underneath this part here, that's number 2, right there. Down all the way is your number 3, and there's a little U-turn there. That's going to go up to number 4, and that's going around. There's this little silver part right here. It's going to catch, and you know you've got it when it doesn't move out, down all the way. Okay, so now we're going to 5 and 6, and we'll explain why we're going to do just these numbers in a second. So we're going down through 5. This is reminding you to stay in this channel on this side, down to your machine needle, and then we're going to come over to number 6. It's not visible on the video, but it will be facing you in person. There is a little metal piece right here that my fingernail is on top of, and on top of that, there is another tiny little tooth. You want your thread, with the flossing method again, to go between those pieces, like so. And you know it works because it will push past that upper tooth. And then like so. It's not very easy to move off. So we're going to show the traditional method of threading through the eye for your machine needle. This 7, 8, and 9 is part of the automatic threader. This is a public library. Sometimes these things are hit or miss. So we do our best, and so you don't have to struggle with that, I'm going to show you the traditional method. So to do that, you just want to moisten the end of your thread. You can do that with saliva. There's a saying in Makerspace if you feel more comfortable with that. And you're going to go through the hole. If you need to, you can also trim it at an angle. That's the same way that you would to get a thread through a hand sewing needle, like you did for your previous exercises. So after it's been moistened, we're going to go through the tiny hole, like so, till it comes out the back, and threads resting up against here, up against the needle itself. Then you want to lift up. You know you've done that when this goes from green to red. And it's going to go through in this slot right here for your presser, for your foot. Each foot's going to be a little bit different, but this is the basic foot, and we're just going to show you this one. It's going to go through here, slide underneath, and go around the back.